that you said, perhaps a prophecy. There are those who knew, who thought that Ayo Fayose almost became a pastor those days, and those who knew that your wife is a prophet. But when you said some things a few years ago or a few months ago, when you warned the governor of Rivers State that be worried, don't offend Wike because you are looking for trouble, and that became very viral. I'll get you to Rivers politics in a moment, but the question is that a lot of people know your affinity and your friendship with Governor Wike, and that's what I'm asking. Because in the political cycle and the friendship that you have, you must be talking about some of these issues. And I imagine by convention, when Senator Yocha Ayu left as a national chairman of the party, there are those who believe that automatically someone from his senatorial district or someone from his state will have naturally, or from his region, the North Central, will naturally have replaced him. But why is it difficult, though, for your party to be able to fix that particular gap? And there are those who think that, well, the PDP always boasts of mechanism to resolve its own issues, the Board of Trustees, the NEC, and all what have you. And that if that is not working, what about some of your elders and some past leaders or present leaders? For example, an Atiku Abubakar, a former vice president, the party's presidential candidate in 2019 and 2023, would people thought that would give leadership for the party and speak for the direction of the party. All these contexts, if you put them in place, and imagining, I'm asking you tonight, as a former governor on the platform of the PDP, why has it been difficult for your party to find a pathway out of this quagmire?
Because the party is not sitting on truth, equity, and fairness. You have answered it by yourself, Shehu. And that was why I said the chairman, the state chairman from Yobe State, to the best of my knowledge, which is the state of his acting chairman, went to court. The BOT cannot deny not having the knowledge of the matter being in courts. And now there's a judgment. Shehu, the court has simply tied the hands of everybody. So the only option left for the party is either to appeal that case or accept that fate. I am a former governor. I don't go to governors' meetings. I can't speak for the sitting governors. I am, we've all had our times. I've had my time. I am at the backstage of the game. So whatever they tell us as our leaders is what we take. These questions are more and better off for the sitting governors to answer. I am only a member of caucus and a member of NEC because I was one time chairman of a PDP governors forum. But today, I cannot vividly say things on behalf of this party other than the party is in trouble.
From your experience,
and there's no doubt that the party is in trouble.
Governor Fayose, from your experience, if you were in the position to fix things, because I remember vividly, those of us who reported this actively, when your party was in that legal quagmire in the days of Ali Modu Sharif, when Marakarifi became the acting chairman of the party, it was a turbulent period for your party. And there are those who will say, do not go back to that period because your party almost went under. And it is looking like something like that when the only place where your party's fate could be decided was not in the hands of the members or the leaders of the party, but in the courtroom. From your own experience, how can your party get out of this?
Before you go there, let me tell you, there is a lot wrong with the working committee as it stands. Let us even say that there was suspension. Is it a counter suspension that will be the solution? Or let me say vice versa. At the level of the National Working Committee, which we're supposed to be taking our issues to them, but they are dancing naked in the public space.
Are you suggesting that Damagum should step aside?
So, whatever my suggestion does not matter in the face of a court judge.
It does. You are Ayo Fayose, or you forgotten what you call yourself? The Oshoko, Irumale, yes, the love prize. Have you ceased to be an Irumale in the PDP? It seems you have lost your potency as the Irumale. What happened to you?
Cheung, let me say these things to you. As a former governor, I am on the two layers back, at the back, there are sitting governors. You see, I can't come and speak on behalf of the sitting governors. I can't act as like a current governor. I am a former governor. I can only state, especially when there is no judgment, I can throw caution to the wind. For instance, there was a video making the rounds yesterday that I have declared. There was a write-up everywhere making the rounds that I have declared to be the national chairman. That's an irresponsible statement that is not from me and will never be from me.
So you don't want to be chairman of the party?
Never. My name... No. I don't even want to be anything in the party anymore. I don't even want appointments of any sort. So what I'm saying is that Nigerians should not read headlines. They should read the body of stories. I am not the only Fayose in Nigeria. There are Fayoses from Ise-Ekiti. There are Fayoses from Owo in Ondo State. There are Fayoses from Ilesha. So when people make statements, please read which of the Fayoses is making that statement. I never said I have declared myself as a national chairman of a party. God forbid. That seat is too hot for my age now. I don't want such, and I will never aspire for such. So I will only make responsible statements in the public space. You see, I don't want to say things, not because I don't want to go straight and hit the nail by the head, but I want to remind you there's a court judgment. Secondly, there are leaders of a party now beyond me, and beyond that, there are governors, sitting governors of the party. So there are certain things that will show clarity that the sitting governors must make public when they meet. Lastly, you are speaking about Atiku Abubakar. I'm sure at this stage, with all due respect to him, he would rather want to stay away with politics of contesting elections again. By the time Ashwaju will finish, Atiku Abubakar will be probably 80 or 81. So what will be the attraction? We should leave the stage when the ovation is loudest. I respect him, and I think the Nigerians are craving for younger generation than ever before. And so what are we talking about? So on what basis would Atiku come and contest again? And like I always say, we can defeat APC. But when we don't have a party, how do you defeat them? When you complain about APC, when you don't have a party, how do you can say you do this to that? But when Obi is almost the voice of the opposition now, the press will call Obi and call the PDP. Publicity secretary of the PDP is suspending another person in the party, and vice versa, the legal advisor. So where is the party? The party is gone.
Let me, Governor Fayose, let me take you quickly on the politics of two states that you have interest in. You said something in Rivers State, and we've seen that the politics in Rivers State escalating so fast. You warned Governor Fubara when it was going to be inaugurated about your friend, Governor Wike, and it does look like you are now becoming a prophet. Did you see this coming?
Well, since you said I am becoming a prophet, yes, I'm becoming a prophet indeed. Maybe the journey of my life will end up in the vineyard of the Lord. You never can tell. Yes. Well, I said all I said in good faith. All I said was to ensure that there is harmony between Governor Fubara and Governor Wike. But the turnout of events has given everybody a lot of concern. But I said what I said in good faith. That's the truth. That is advice I ought to give somebody coming up as governor in a state, particularly in a state like Rivers, where we are friends of Rivers State, we are friends of the then outgoing governor, now Minister of FCT. All I said was in good faith and what I expected in the relationship of a leader that has brought up a successor, you know. So what I said was what it ought to be.
So I mean, do you worry now that what you want against, that you should not fight your friend Wike, because you know the capacity of Wike fighting back? Are you worried of what could be a possible end to this crisis, and how do you think that this can be resolved?
Well, this crisis is unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. I believe that the matter has crossed the Rubicon. The matter has gone far. Breach of trust. And even if you want to resolve this matter, where do you put the trust? How do you put the trust back? So I rather want to believe that it is too far in the day to call for reconciliation. It's too far.
Wow. But let me quickly then take you to Ekiti State. It's going to be almost 2 years now that the governor was sworn in. As someone who has occupied that seat and a leader in the state, how do you assess the sitting governor in Ekiti State and his performance?
I didn't get that, you.
I was going to take you to the governors in Ekiti State. As a former governor in that state, how do you assess the sitting governor? It's going to be almost 2 years now that since he got into office. What is your own assessment of the sitting governor's performance?
Well, so let me say again, as of today, I'm a member of the PDP. The governor there is a member of the APC. But the meeting point is that I am a leader in Ekiti. Like I told you, it's either we lie, we die, and we lie, we die. And we say the truth, we die. Oyebanji has done exceedingly well. Governor Oyebanji has done exceedingly well. I don't know the miracle that will defeat him, except something changes between now and that election. Forget the party. Let us be realistic. The PDP is in bad crisis in Ekiti too. Anybody can come here and deny, I don't care. Like I said to you, even if I want to fight an enemy, want to fight the governor there will be a party to fight him. Everybody is a leader in the PDP in Ekiti. It is okay, no problems. Time will tell. But in terms of performance, in terms of leadership quality, in terms of somebody doing well as a governor, I said it before, me and Adebayo, we were busy fighting. Me and Fayemi and me, and Shegu and all of us. But this gentleman has come to reunite everybody. I am not a member of his party. He has visited me more than 18 times.
Wow.
So if anybody is expecting that I will go and carry axe and cutlass and cut his neck because only the election, forget it. If you want to tell me I'm no more a member of your party, I am still the husband of my wife. I will still be the father of my children. So I don't care. If the party wants to take power from Oyebanji, they must wake up to the realities on the ground.
But
otherwise,
Governor Fayose,
our deposit.
Governor Fayose, there are those who will say, oh, maybe it's because the governor is patronizing you, is visiting you, that's why you're saying saying what you're saying. But can you say the
same?
May
I say to you, the governor has,
Governor Fayose, can you say the same of the government at the center, the government under Bola Tinubu? Can you say the same about their performance in office?
Let me conclude that Ekiti with you. let me tell you very clearly today, Ekiti does not have resources to patronize somebody like me. The governor visits Governor Oni back to back. Governor Oni has visited the governor's office to see the governor more than twice. I have seen the governor with Governor Fayemi, Governor Adebayo, so visiting me has no peculiarity. It's not personal. But that will not shut my mouth from saying Oyebanji has done well. And Oyebanji is doing well. I am not a member of his party, and if he does well, till the end, I will be bold enough to come out that they should vote for him. I'm not saying this alone. What matters is Ekiti now, after all. What matters is the people in that state. When they did the election in Edo, they voted out the governor there and his crony. So what are we saying? I stand here to say what I'm saying. I am a 64-year-old man. I'm not begging for anybody for favor.
So I was asking you, Governor Fayose,
well.
can you say the same of the government at the center? How would you how would you rate the performance of the government of Bola Tinubu?
You see, Shehu, I love your questions because you like to put words in my mouth. Yes, it's not been too easy. That is the truth for Nigerians. But I think that government naturally is giving their best, but their best still needs to be upped. To me, if you say they still need time, people will begin to question and say, what time do they need? Yes, I agree that it's not been too easy for Nigerians. But I know that with little time, things could get better. That's all I can say. But the damage is a long-time damage to this economy. Don't forget. It's a long-time damage to this economy. It's not an overnight repairs. No. Repairs will not come overnight. That is the truth.
All right. Thank you so much. It's always a pleasure talking to you, Governor Ayo Fayose. It's been a long time I heard you give some praise yourself or sing your own praise. The Oshokomole. And a lot of people have asked me, what does that really mean?
I'm still Peter the Rock. If you follow me, you will break. If I follow you, you will scatter. I'm the Oshoko Eko Kerumole to jollof rice.
They say that there is even...
Thank God for the opportunity.
That the Irumoles don't have jollof rice to eat. The rice is now very expensive. And maybe Peter now is hiding away from the rock. The rock is now also caving in. But that's just on a lighter note. But thank you so much.
We always have jollof rice to eat.
Thank you so much indeed. Governor Ayo Fayose, former governor of Wike.
Thank you, my pleasure. Thank
Always
you
a pleasure
very much.
having you on the program.